Good morning, Slow. It's so incredible to see everyone in person again. So I'm really, really happy to be here. Um, Thank you, Jim, and thank you to the Chamber for the opportunity to share with you the updates regarding the Cal Poly Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship and the Small Business Development Center. So before I jump in, I just want to give you an overview of exactly what we do to better understand our programs, and then the expansion that we're working on right now will make more sense. CIE is a campus-wide center at Cal Poly. So we have a tremendous amount of activity on campus to support students. Basically, the goal is to tease out entrepreneurial activity on campus with faculty, with students, and help create, we've created a pathway for them to support the launch of these startups and to hopefully see their growth here in SLO. So that's what we do on campus, lots of activity there. But we're also community facing. I think at least 50% of our activity is to support the local business community. And we do that out of the Hot House in downtown San Luis Obispo. So we're on the first floor above Ross we have the entire floor up there between High Gear and Monterey. And another 5,000 square feet on South High Gear. So 20,000 square feet of activity to support the local business community. What goes on in our space? We offer co-working. This is a great program. It brings in like-minded entrepreneurial type people into our space. It creates a lot of serendipity between teams and the startups. We run an incubator program. The incubator program lasts 2 full years. Startups come into the program. We coach, advise, mentor. We work with them not 24/7. Sometimes it feels like it. But it's a very, very intense program. And the idea is when you start a business, the first 2 years are the most sensitive years of the business. It's the highest likelihood of failure is during those first 2 years. So if we can help monitor that, guide them through that hard, tough phase, the odds of success are so much higher. But here's something I want to stress and underline and underscore and say it over and over and over again. The incubator program is open to any startup from anywhere. Anyone can apply. And I'm going to give you an interesting example, which actually was a bit of a trigger for our expansion. We had an exchange program with a university in Munich. And the idea is if you have a startup that is interested in coming to SLO, fantastic. We have a launch pad. We'll host them. We'll work with them and vice versa. One company called D-Cubed, I started mentoring them a little bit out of Munich. Next thing you know, they learned about the CubeSat program at Cal Poly. Next thing you know, we happen to be right by Vandenberg space launch, base. So the dots started connecting. And so now the company is coming to set up shop in SLO. And it triggered a lot of ideas, and I'll go into the details. But bottom line is we're open to any startup. So yes, Cal Poly is a pipeline into the incubator program, but if there's any startup out there that wants to join, participate, we take applications from anywhere. So that's really important. And the third thing that we do is we run a small business development center. So that center supports businesses countywide. Last year, we worked with just over close to 600 business owners. We provided more than 5,500 hours of consulting. We have a team of 40 consultants. They're all independent contractors. And we work one-on-one with business owners. It is completely free. There's no cost to the business owner. We have grants, we have support from Cal Poly, from the county, from the city. We have so much support to be able to provide this service and help businesses achieve their goals. Whatever you want to work on, be it your sales and marketing plan, your digital marketing outreach, HR issues, growing your team. We have 40 people on hand that have expertise in those areas that can help support your business, help support businesses achieve their goals, from startup, small business, all the way through to large scaling companies. We work with a handful of companies that have 50 to 100 employees who are trying to ramp up and grow their business. Last year, on average, we helped companies raise about $25 million in capital funding. That's money coming into our businesses so that our businesses can grow, can hire, can create jobs. So we support that activity. So now that you understand what we do, I'm very excited to talk about, oh no, no. I get an exception. We are launching specialized incubator programs throughout the county. We've launched one in Paso for ag tech. It's going really well. We are launching one in Grover focused on aerospace and aeronautics, hence the story about D-Cubed. We want to launch one focused on clean tech in Morro Bay on the coast, and one in MedTech right here in downtown SLO. And each of these centers will also, not only will they be incubating startups, but they're also SBDC outreach centers to work with the local business communities more closely in those areas. So we're expanding, it's all in the works. We've applied to grants to support our growth. And we're very excited to be launching these. Am I done? Okay.